Hey y'all, we have a super exciting video today. We are talking about the new Anastasia Luminous foundation. I actually didn't even know this was coming out. Normally ABH really hypes up their products, but I did not know, which I have been kind of not on social media like I normally am. So that could be why I was behind. But I seen this on the news section on Ulta.com. And I looked it up. I seen that they had it in stock at the store that I was nearest to. So I picked this up and here we are. I have it on today. I have the shade 355N. We get into a wear test, how it looks, how it applies, what the claims are. So if you guys want to know if I like this, how it wears, then let's get into it. Oh, wait, stop. Don't forget to subscribe, like this, and click that bell. And now, for real, let's get into it. So I have some on my little palette right here. This is 355N, but I will say this still is very warm. I mean, warm. So, totally don't get that, but this was my closest shade match. So I am grabbing my dirty ass sponge. It is dry. I was going to clean it, but I wanted to keep it dry. If you guys watch my foundation reviews, you know I do not use primer. I don't want it to affect the wear, the finish, any of that. There's a friggin' dirt bike going down my road and I'm sure you guys can hear it. So I'm just gonna start pushing that into the skin, and if it's not giving me the coverage that I want, then I will switch to a brush. So let's see what we got going on. It's blending really nicely, feels pretty good on the skin. As you can see, like I was saying, for being a neutral shade, this is still very warm. I have a massive, painful friggin' pimple on my forehead right here. Oh, it hurts even running the sponge over it. Like, it is so bad. It's not massive. It is not that big, but this whole area is sore. Like, oh my gosh, you guys. So, I had a ton of doctor's appointments. I know I did not get a video up last week at all. I had a ton of doctor's appointments. I felt awful. Just really couldn't. I didn't have the time. And then the little bit of time that I did have, I felt awful, you guys. Like, awful. And then we went for a little getaway. We went to Tennessee and I took my youngin'. School starts back here in like a week, so we wanted to take him to do something, and he chose to go out there. We went to Wilderness at the Smokies, and it's so much fun. We've been there before, but I really like it out there. So we had a good time. We just got back yesterday, and I actually went to their Ulta. I seen they had the few things, the new stuff in stock that I wanted. So it was pretty convenient. So as you guys see, it is luminous. Like, look right here. I think it looks really good. I would say coverage wise, it's high medium even with a sponge. Let me see what it is claiming to be coverage wise, if it says anything. Okay, it says it's a water resistant liquid foundation that creates a luminous natural finish. Long wearing, medium coverage, yet still feels lightweight and looks ultra fresh. Oh, okay. This is good information. Luminous foundation looks so great on its own. There's no need to set with a powder. Okay. Perfect looking complexion that is free of flashback or oxidization. Formulated without gluten, parabens, alcohol, oil, mineral oil, or talc. So we're not gonna set this because it says you don't need a powder, and we are gonna do a wear test on it. And I forgot to show you guys, it comes in the bottle like this. It says foundation on it, and then ABH. Nice little sleek design. I like the pump. So we are going to build this up one more time. I do think it is pretty high medium coverage, but we're gonna see how it builds on top of itself just to see. Maybe some days you want more coverage, so we are going to see. And I never bring my foundation completely under my eyes, so that's why we're looking all crazy. And a lot of times foundations can act really weird on my nose. This one is not doing that at all. I would still say high medium coverage. I think it built up just a little bit, but I would say that first layer is probably best. I don't think I would continue to build it up. It really didn't do enough. Not settling into my smile lines very much. The shade's pretty good. Like, here's my chest. It's not bad. I think once we get everything else on, it'll look pretty good. But I'm really liking this so far. I am not going to set it because it said you did not need to. It's not set completely on its own. I'll tell you guys when I get back. But I'm going to throw the rest of the makeup on and I will see you guys in just a second. So I was going to do my hair, but no, that did not happen. I still, like, for the past few days, I've actually felt pretty decent. Like I said, we were on vacation. And today, I guess maybe sleeping in a different bed and the ride and all of that, like, my head is awful. I go for my Botox for my migraines in a couple weeks, and the last 2 weeks are always the worst. Like, I get my migraines back so bad. So, this is the hairdo for today. I hope you guys don't mind too much. This look would look so much better with my hair down and curled and just a little more seductive, but this is what we've got. So, this is what we look like. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I was not going to set it. The only thing I set was my under eyes, and all my powder products blended over it beautifully. I didn't have any choppiness. I really, really love this so far. Honestly, you guys, I don't have any complaints right now. My nose looks amazing compared to what it could look like. So I think it looks really, really beautiful. It's not heavy. It doesn't feel heavy. We're going to see how well this lasts in heat and humidity. Kentucky has 100% humidity all the time. So we're going to see if this just melts off my face, especially where it's not set. So here is our starting point. It did take me about an hour to do the rest of my makeup because I was going slow and kind of giving it, you know, some time. I didn't want to rush anything where I'm not feeling too great. I took some breaks. So this is what we've got, and I will be back to see you guys several hours later. Okay, so we have made it to the 9-hour mark. And let me see how we're looking here up close just a little bit more. It settled into my smile lines just a little bit. It is not bad. Like, you guys know some can get really bad. But I think this still looks absolutely beautiful. I will tell you that it does transfer. Like, if I'm talking on the phone or if I've rested my hand, it will transfer off. If you set it, it may not do that nearly as bad, but for 9 hours and no setting, I think this looks beautiful. If you have normal and dry skin, you are good to go. If you have oily skin, I think this will work for you, especially if you set it. It's not like super oily or dewy, it's just a little bit luminous. Like, it's very pretty. It looks natural on the skin, like to where you're not super matte, you're not super dewy, you're kind of in the middle. So I really, really like this. I am very surprised like it worked as well as it did. It lasted so well. I didn't watch any reviews or anything like that because I don't want to have a preconceived notion of any product. And I totally forgot to tell you guys, this comes in 50 shades, which I think is great, and it's $38. So I do recommend this. I've actually not been a big fan of any other ABH foundation, but this one is a definite win for me. So if anything happens, I will wear it again and I will set it. I'll let you guys know how long it lasts like that, or if it looks heavy, feels heavy, you guys know all that. but I'll keep you guys posted. But first impression standpoint, I love this. I'm definitely going to keep using it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.